Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. And example, let me use example one. This is good. So here, look at this same code, same logic, but with little bit assertions also. So I need these classes. Okay. Now this is the one Java class. Now where is a driver hard coded path? Here you have it. Okay. This path is important. So I have already set it up. Remember the C tools, Selenium WebDriver, Firefox. This is the exe. And here you are instantiating one object, new driver. Now this driver, you can call this is dot get, same code but different way with a variable. So get base URL means open this base URL. Which URL? So this URL. Okay. And after that, actual title, get the title also. So for this website, whatever the title you have, so let me open up this one. So what is the title? So let me show you the title. Earlier I showed you through the content of the body, right? So if you see here, so where is the source code? Yeah, here. So look at this here. The title is this one, correct now? Okay. So here, this is the get title also and stored in the actual title. And here some variables are there. Expected title is this one. Actual title is empty, so here you will get it replaced with the actual title. And here we are creating one condition, assertions you can call it. Actual title if equal to expected title, this test is passed, else this test is failed. That means this is the expected title, and if it is equal to actual title, this task is passed. Are you understanding this? And after that, closing the driver. Are you? All of you? Hello?
Do we need to write this code manually or it was generated by?
To be honest, they will generate some code which I showed you the last one, but actually every test engineer has to write this kind of code. And this is the one test cases like that. Everything, thousands and thousands of test cases will be written by the QA people. Make sense?
Okay.
That's the reason I said many people think, I mean, when testing people think they don't have to code it. So that is okay till managers ask you to write, I mean, do the manual testing. But the moment they ask you to automate the test cases, then every test engineer will regret why I should have become a developer only, because anyways I have to do this work. Correct?
Yeah.
So you have to write this. So this is one test cases which will check whether title is as per the actual you want this one or not. Okay, so now what to do? So I showed you everything, all the ingredients. Now let me close some of this too many pages I have opened. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to run one test cases and show you the complete flow of it. So how do we do that? So for that, my system has a Java 11. Okay, so my system is hanging a little bit today. Not sure why. Uh,
Maybe you have too
huh.
many browser tabs open.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing what I need to do is I need to compile this example dot code to the make it a class file. Okay, in PHP and Python you don't have to compile it because you know that Java is a compile language. So how do we do that? So let me. This is the code. So this is if you're not Java, then you are setting this all clients. This is the client, okay? Selenium. This is the Selenium. So you are setting up in the class path. CP means class path, and running. This is the Java running code. Where is the Javek? Javek this one. Okay. So okay, this is the code. So this is for compilation. This is for running. Only one test cases. Okay. So manually, I'm showing you. So go to the command line. Java 11 is installed, set in the class path. So let me delete the class first and run this. Enter. Now I'll get the binaries. Let me see you got a binaries or not. See here if you got the class path. Now this class path you can run it. How? So just copy paste this one. Okay, so now if I run this one, I'm supposed to open, this is a Firefox driver. Okay, so Firefox will open up, devopstrainer.in will open up, and rest of the things which I explained. So I'm running the test cases now. It will take some time, you'll have to have a little patience for that. Okay, so wait for it. Taking too much time. Now see, now it will open up a browser. See, browser is opening. Can you see my screen, all of you?
Yes.
DevOps trainer got open. It will as this. So I forgot that name. This assessors got saved. Assertions will be applied now on the command line, and then you'll get it. Now I know this output is little confusing and lost, but this you can store that output somewhere and do that. So little bit. Where is that? My God, so many. Do you see somewhere test passed or failed? Hmm, I will forget that. Just a second, hold on. Where is the code? Hmm, code had test pass, test failed. Okay, so look at that. I'm not able to locate it. Mesh has to be there. Like this, if you'll find it, it will be challenging. Okay, I think did not run actually. That's the reason. Let me run one more time. Same code, same line. Okay. Let me close this browser. Browser is open and it's working fine, but command line that output is not coming. So wait for it and then close it. Good. So this is something difficult. So let's do one thing. See. So can you see that here? Somewhere it was lost, but here it is. So now test is passed. Now what to do? I want to fail that. In order to fail, what I'm going to do, see my expected title is Rajesh Kumar, okay? And in real, you know that what was the past, what is the title? Correct now, all of you? Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Hello? So now what to do? So again, uh, compile the code. This will compile the code and rerunning this code again. Enter. Rerunning the code. I change the code, compile the code, running the code, and now it should fail. So the test cases should fail. So DevOps standard.in. Done. So now I have to again copy paste this whole things in order to locate where is the past. So failed, sorry. See, I got located here. Test failed.
It's given.
Understood now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this, you know what? All this test case pass or failed through the code you will update in the one sheet, common sheet, and that will be used. We don't use this one for the verification, but I wanted to teach you from the ground. So here. Now my questions to you, all of you, think and tell me. I want to run 1,000 test cases automated way. Let's say I'll give you 1000 Java file. How can you run through automated way? You have to tell me. Anyone have this
Yeah,
answer?
Jenkins.
No Jenkins. 1000 test cases I want to run. I want to compile and I want to run it in one go through automation. How do I do that?
You have to run as a suit. I mean, you should use a TestNG framework.
No, no, no. No, see, something which you know already, I am not talking about. Something you should know and which I am teaching you, I am asking. So guys, why we are forgetting Maven?
Mm.
All of us have forgotten Maven. Maven can compile thousands of code and can run thousands of code, don't you? You have a directory, right? Do you remember that, all of you?
Yeah, the
Yes.
directory.
Yeah, I think all of you are forgetting whatever we are learning.
So yeah, your assignments, I'll send it to you. But yeah, one assignment, try to find out the ways in which you will run Selenium code using Maven. That's very simple though, but I want you to find out. So basically, pom.xml has to be modified with your Selenium dependent libraries. This is the one. Oh, where is that? Somewhere I noted down. So code Selenium jar file should be in a pom.xml, and the code should be in the test directory. I hope you remember the skeleton of it. And then which goal? So compile and test. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now this is the second component which I discuss about. Now third component which we have. So third component is we have is Selenium server. See, multiple names are there. Sometimes we call it a Selenium server. Sometimes we call it a Selenium hub, and I also use one name which even I forgot. That is grid, Selenium grid. Okay, so this is the third one. So far so understood, right? All of you?
Rajesh, quick question.
Hmm?
Uh, like as of now, I feel like doing this kind of automated testing is like more confusing, and like I feel like manual testing is easy. So how this kind of tool is gonna make our life easy?
That
Because
was
we
See,
are
also
using
my basic question in the beginning.
you you are feeling easy because I gave you only one test cases. I showed you only one test cases. I just imagine the scenario where you are going to run 10,000, 5,000 test cases and
so
different scenarios, if and but. So how can you do that? You can't do that yourself. You say how in one id you saw that there was no way you can add if else loop, for loop, some function if you want to use it, some variable you want to use it. There were no way. That can be done only in the programming language. You have a variables, you have a conditioning, you have a looping, you have some validation, you can extend some different libraries to get some input. All this thing you can do through the code itself, right?
okay,
And one more thing, don't get scared. No one will ask you to write a code, but everyone will ask you to set up a ci actually. So ci means they will tell you just what I was discussing somewhere in the notepad. You have to connect everything in the Jenkins. So you should know how Selenium works. Let's say you are in that DevOps team, and suddenly you've been asked to create a CI CD pipeline, and then you say, I have no idea about Selenium, I have no idea about JMeter. So then when you will be in a discussion of the CI, then you will feel lost, I mean thinking like I know nothing actually. So you have a confidence, and for that I have added this tools. But to be honest, probably you might not get it, but you have to incorporate in a CI. So that's the reason I gave you one task: how to add Selenium test cases in Maven, how to run Selenium test cases in Maven. Just you find out. So for that you need to know Maven, which I assume you have already gone through. Got it? Okay, so now what is a Selenium server actually? So this you need to know at a conceptual level. Don't need to do that. So what is the Selenium level? So look at this here. I'm giving you some problem statement. So in the last code which I run using the driver, you know, the code which I run using in the one server only. Correct now? So I'll give you just very simple calculations I have, so you'll understand the server immediately. And the calculation is you have a 10,000 test cases. In that's the reality. Okay, don't get scared. 10,000 test cases. Now one test cases is taking 5 minutes. So that means simple calculations. 10,000 test cases will take 50,000, correct now? Minutes. Agree with me?
yeah,
So can we convert into the, what do you say, R, because minutes to R right now. So 5,000, 5,000, and can we convert into the days? So days, hours to days. 833, no? Huh. So tell me, is it a good idea? 34 days continuously, 24/7, if you run this. Is it a good idea? You tell me. Did you understand the problem?
Yes.
No.
No, it is not a good idea actually. We can say that.
So the
Practically
problem
not
is,
possible.
34 days. Here my manager is asking, Rajesh, give me the test results in one day, half day. And I have to run all these 10,000 test cases. You cannot skip it. So what to do? Nothing. Not run in one server, run in a multiple server. And that now you see that this one, then you will understand what is the use of hub. So hub will help you to run that code in the multiple server. That's all. Whatever I run in the one node, right now I show you the demo of one node, hub will help you to set up in the multiple server. So that way, what is happening? Parallel. So 100 each node, 100 each node. Let's say 20 node is got set up automatically using. How can you set up a 20 nodes automatically? Any idea? How can we set up a Selenium node 30 within a 2 minutes?
Using Docker.
Using Docker, yes, but using Ansible also you can do that. Using Terraform also you can do that, right? Correct, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So Java should be installed in each node. Driver should be there in each node. Remember that. Whatever I explained it to you. This my machine is acting like one node, okay? And then Java should be there. Selenium library should be there. Driver should be there. You know, and from where the code will come? Code will come from the Selenium hub to each node. Okay, so why we use Selenium's hub or server or this word I'm missing all the time, not sure why.
Kind of load balancing, right?
I mean distributed work distribution, you can say.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the hub. Now probably I'll not confuse you too much how to set up a hub and not node, but some recordings of the previous sessions you'll see that you will have. If you find it interesting, you can do that. So this is to run the test cases parallelly in a lots of machines. So you send your code, thousands of code to where? Do you send to the remote driver using hub, and hub distribute that test cases to the multiple node, get the output, consolidate it and share with you. So that way we save time and we can run all this thing in one day.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.